Max Verstappen didn't hold back during Thursday's media day at the Red Bull Ring, firing off a string of blunt, surprising responses that left reporters stunned. Here's everything he said and why it matters. Max Verstappen didn't hide his irritation during Thursday's press conference at the Austrian Grand Prix. The reigning champ shrugged off what he called trap questions surrounding his penalty points and future with Red Bull. Still sitting on 11 points on his FIA Super license, Verstappen faces the threat of a one-race ban if he picks up another infraction this weekend. The topic had already riled him up in Canada, where he slammed the repeated questioning as childish and admitted it was pissing him off. Yet again, at the Red Bull Ring, the issue resurfaced, prompting reporters to ask if it would alter how he approaches the weekend. The four-time world champion didn't hold back in his response. "You're joking? Is this like a trap? I'm getting this question every single time, every weekend. Sorry, this is the last one. I have nothing to add," amid struggles with the balance and performance of the car. Another hot topic swirling around Max Verstappen is his long-term future with Red Bull, especially as the team grapples with ongoing issues around car balance and performance. Over the past year, the rumor mill has churned, linking the Dutch star to potential moves to Mercedes or even Aston Martin. Despite the noise, Verstappen has remained firm, repeatedly backing Red Bull and pointing to his contract that runs through 2028. Speaking this week at the Red Bull Ring, he shut down the speculation once more, making it clear his focus is firmly on the racing. "Oh, I've had that question before as well in my life. You want me to repeat what I said last year? I don't even remember what I said last year, really. It's just driving on, trying to push the performance, and then we focus on next year." At 27, Max Verstappen boasts an unmatched record at the Red Bull Ring, racking up 4 Austrian Grand Prix wins in 2018, 2019, 2021, and 2023. When asked if that impressive track record gives him a confidence boost heading into this weekend, Verstappen responded, "Well, I mean, there are no guarantees. We'll always, of course, try to do our best. In the past, yes, we've had a lot of great races here. I mean, some I think back then were also unexpected wins. So, in a way, maybe we come into this weekend again not as the favourites for sure. But I know that myself and the team will always try to optimize everything that we can. It looks like quite a warm weekend as well, so it's going to be tough to make the tyres last anyway. But I'm excited. I'm here to do the best I can. And, of course, I hope to be on the podium." I've always felt good here. There are always circuits that suit you a bit better than others. The Red Bull Ring is one of them. Maybe it's the flow of the track in sectors 2 and 3, as well as the fast corners. The gap in qualifying last year was surprising. We did really well in quali, especially preparing the tyres. That's not always easy on a short track. Red Bull Racing are rolling out upgrades to the RB21 just in time for their home Grand Prix, aiming to give the car a boost around the familiar curves of the Red Bull Ring. Hopefully it improves the car. The team has worked hard to get these parts ready, and I'm really happy we have an upgrade here. Every little step forward will help us be more competitive and hopefully close the gap. At the same time, other teams will be doing the same, so we have to keep working hard. Verstappen also addressed rumors of tension between himself and former Red Bull teammate Sergio Perez, following the Mexican driver's recent podcast comments reflecting on his stint with the team. However, Verstappen was quick to shut down any notion of friction, making it clear ahead of the Austrian Grand Prix that there's no bad blood between them. Speaking on the Desde El Paddock podcast, Sergio Perez described the 4-time world champion as someone who bottles things up until he eventually lets loose, usually on the track. He was specifically referencing the tension that brewed after the 2022 Monaco Grand Prix and came to a head in Brazil, when Verstappen defied team orders and refused to let Perez through for sixth place, despite Perez being locked in a tight championship battle with Charles Leclerc. Max had an issue with what happened in Monaco, he said. He never told me directly, he kept it to himself and brought it up 6 or 8 months later. At the time, we talked about it and cleared everything up. But Max is like that. He holds things in until he finally lets them out, usually on the track. When asked about Perez's remarks and whether he was disappointed by them, Verstappen kept things diplomatic. He chose not to fan the flames, instead brushing off the comments and steering the focus back to the racing. No, but I think also how you now word it is not how he meant it. I have a great relationship with Checo. We've always, I think, been great teammates. I have a lot of respect for him. He has a lot of respect for me. That's it from my side. I'm looking forward to hopefully see him again soon in the paddock. I still need to give him a helmet of mine. I promised him that because he gave me one of his, with a very nice message on it. I promised him, hopefully around Mexico, that I can give him mine. He went on to emphasize that he shares a great relationship with Perez, making it clear there's no lingering tension between them despite the past headlines. For me, whatever is written in the media, I know who Checo is and we have a great relationship. Despite being under contract with Red Bull Racing through 2028, Max Verstappen has been at the center of swirling speculation about his future for nearly 2 years. The chatter only intensified following internal tensions within the team earlier in 2024, fueling ongoing rumors of a potential switch. Would Max Verstappen and Christian Horner actually benefit from walking away from Red Bull at the end of the season? F1 analyst Peter Windsor isn't so sure. While both might have valid reasons to consider a fresh start elsewhere, Windsor believes a shakeup like that could do more harm than good, for them and for the sport as a whole. Sharing his thoughts on his YouTube channel, he explained why such high-profile moves might not be the wisest call. Why would Max do that? Why not go to Aston Martin? If he leaves Red Bull, he could work with Adrian Newey. Why would he go to Russell's team then? I think he would rather go to Newey's team, he added. Whether Verstappen or Horner stay or go, one thing's certain, their decisions could reshape the entire F1 landscape. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more F1 insights.